Cryptocurrency in e-commerce. Cryptocurrency are slowly becoming a viable payment option for e-commerce websites. This trend is being driven by the increasing adoption of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency, as well as the rise of blockchain technology. In this video, we'll explore what cryptocurrency are and how they can be used on e-commerce websites. What is a cryptocurrency? A cryptocurrency is a digital or virtual currency designed to work as a medium of exchange. It uses cryptography to secure transactions and to control the creation of new units. Bitcoin, created in 2009, was the first decentralized cryptocurrency. Since then, numerous cryptocurrency have been created. Cryptocurrency typically feature decentralization, meaning that there's no central governing body, such as a bank or government controlling them. Some are part of larger cryptocurrency like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Other coins exist independently with their own unique set of rules. What makes cryptocurrency different from traditional currencies? Cryptocurrency are virtual because they aren't printed on pieces of paper like traditional money, they exist exclusively online. The best way to think about them might be digital gold. They can be used as an investment tool and exchanged like precious metals for value. Because cryptocurrency aren't issued by any central authority, it's impossible for governments or hackers to counterfeit them, which means you're more likely than not going to get your hands on some authentic coinage. What is Bitcoin? When it comes to cryptocurrency, you can't talk about Bitcoin without talking about the blockchain. The blockchain is a public ledger of all transactions that have ever been executed. It also functions as a distributed database and was invented by Satoshi Nakamoto. The blockchain has the potential to bring immense advantages over present systems of financial transaction and data management. It uses distributed networks in which each node or participant in the network serves as both a server and client at the same time, thus removing any single point of failure or vulnerability from the system. Bitcoin is an open-source project that allows anyone to participate and earn in mining. However, not all digital currencies are created equal. Some are more popular than others due to their unique features like Litecoin's faster transaction times or Dogecoin's use of meme icons on its logo instead of words for branding purposes, making them more attractive for users looking for something different than traditional exchanges provide. The difference between Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is the first and the most well-known cryptocurrency. But there are other cryptocurrency as well. Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero, Ripple and more. What makes these different from regular money? They aren't backed by any government or central bank, they're decentralized. That means that no single entity controls them. Instead of being issued by a national bank or financial institution, like dollars or euros, bitcoins are mined or created using computers around the world, solving complex mathematical problems in exchange for rewards in the form of new bitcoins. These digital coins can be used to buy goods online with no fees or chargebacks when vendors receive payments but don't send out products, making them attractive to fraudsters who use stolen credit card information online. They're also traded on exchanges like stocks and bonds and can be converted into cash when needed via ATMs at physical locations around the world, just like your regular currency. Bitcoin is a payment option in e-commerce. You can use Bitcoin as a payment option in e-commerce. Bitcoin is a virtual currency that was created to operate independently of any centralized authority and has no physical form. This means that it is not governed by any country, bank or government body, which allows users to remain anonymous while using the digital currency. Bitcoin has been around since 2009, and its value has fluctuated throughout the years from less than $1 per coin to over £50,000 per coin at its peak in 2021. However, what does this mean for you? It's important to consider if accepting Bitcoin payments is right for your e-commerce business before deciding whether or not to start accepting cryptocurrency as payment options on your website or app. Why would you use Bitcoin as your payment option? Bitcoin is a decentralized currency. What does that mean? It means that no single entity, like a bank, controls the flow of Bitcoin. Instead, anyone who wants to use Bitcoin can do so without asking anyone else's permission. So, what makes Bitcoin different from other currencies? Most currencies are centralized and controlled by governments or banks. They rely on paper bills and coins made of metal or plastic that can be used in everyday transactions. Bitcoin is completely digital, existing only as code on computers around the world. It's like internet cash. But unlike traditional money, transactions with Bitcoin are recorded, but not necessarily tied to a particular identity, though they're still public. Bitcoin was created by an anonymous hacker named Satoshi Nakamoto, who released its software in 2009. Since then, there have been thousands of other developers contributing code changes through open source projects like GitHub or GitLab, which make them accessible for anyone interested in learning how these things work under the hood. Is it advisable to implement cryptocurrency transactions on your website? The short answer is yes. Cryptocurrency is a great payment option that can help your business in a number of ways. It's safe and secure. Cryptocurrency transactions are made between two individuals, so they're not subject to the same scrutiny as credit card transactions. They're also encrypted, which means any information shared during the transaction cannot be used by others or stolen by hackers. This makes cryptocurrency transactions incredibly secure for both buyers and sellers. It's easy to implement. There are several types of cryptocurrency available today: Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, ETH, and Litecoin, LTC. While all three are in high demand from consumers, only BTC is accepted as payment by most major online retailers, including Amazon and eBay, and even mainstream brick-and-mortar stores like Starbucks. Other popular coins like ETH are also gaining acceptance with big brands like Overstock, who accept them for online purchases through their partners using Shapeshift technology. When implementing Bitcoin transactions, follow the basic rules of web development for a safe transaction. When implementing Bitcoin transactions, follow the basic rules of web development for a safe transaction. Use SSL certificates. In order to encrypt data that is sent between servers and browsers, use Secure Socket Layer (SSL) certificates from trusted companies like Let's Encrypt or GlobalSign. Also, make sure to keep your sites up to date with all patches and updates, so hackers can't exploit security vulnerabilities in your site. Use a secure payment gateway. As soon as you have an SSL certificate installed on your website or e-commerce platform, integrate it with the most reputable payment gateways: Stripe, PayPal. This will ensure that when someone pays using Bitcoin, they'll have buyer protection and won't be scammed into sending money to third parties in exchange for fake goods services. This has happened before. How to implement Bitcoin as your payment option on your website. There are many ways to accept payments in cryptocurrency on your website. Here's just a few. BitPay, BitPay.com, Coinbase Commerce, Commerce.coinbase.com, Blockchain Info, BlockchainInfo.info/ Merchant Tools and Support / Integrations / Hash Integration Overview. I hope that this video has helped you understand what cryptocurrency is and how it can be used for e-commerce. You need to remember that cryptocurrency are still in their infancy, and there are many challenges ahead before they become mainstream, but it's worth considering as an alternative payment method for your online store.